this lane matchup. For now, though, it looks like the Braum that you called out is going to be picked up here, so a lot of synergy, especially when you look at the Caitlyn and the Lucian, who can rack up those concussive blow stacks very quickly. Maybe a way to peel off some of these threats.
TP, they have the TF ult on Caps too.
Hook gonna go in. Not going to overcommit to the play, though. Just the Unbreakable thrown out. Double traps laid down by Kobbe. Jankos can come in at a moment's notice, however, with the ultimate. If Mickey does manage to land the hook, there's no Braum Unbreakable for a few moments. But TP now coming in. They're stepping aside to the Jankos. But Kobbe now in trouble because that is an unstoppable pony rampaging through the knockback. One more stack of the rampage. But Jankos can't get anything else done with the Q. Instead, they're going to turn onto the Lucian. VTO has overstayed his welcome. The collapse comes in for G2, and it's a 1-for-1 in the end.
Should be worth it for Misfits if they can catch this bot wave. G2 should identify that they need
We
to
often forget what it's like, the pressure of laning against a player like Caps. Viteo's been rising up for the challenge as we see the fight start to break out. Keep your eyes on the Lucian. What can he get done? Mickey X in the middle of the entire team. Gold card does go down onto the very squishy Razork, but Razork's going to be able to back away. Mickey X has dropped. Viteo can just sidestep out over the Misfits. Finally finding the gold advantage that they've been looking for. It's only going to grow as the Herald does drop soon. We'll see where Razork wants to place it, but that's going to be Vander getting caught out. Unbreakable there. He can try to leap back to safety. The ultimate coming out, but he is going to get burned down. Yanko's going to back away. The fear knocking Viteo away.
Caps has the ult though, so G2 might look for something. It will be a numbers advantage if G2 commit globals. There's the TP.
Last plate is so tanky. Kobbe's going to stick around for it for a little while, but that is going to be the TP now coming in. Wonder off to the side, but it's just going to be a little Scion all on his lonesome, getting picked apart, but maybe they try to double down on this one. Here it is going to go into zombie mode, but Misfits decide instead to back off, to give up the kill, and at the end of the day, a very questionable TP.
Just like we talked about when one member
now is the Dragon for G2. Misfits really not in a position to contest this. Razor can go for the steal, but he will give his life. A quick sidestep, though. It's going to be a big deal. He has been slowed. He has been locked up. He's going to try to put them to sleep, but it's only Mickey that's been hit. He's now trying to get out, but he's just getting torn to pieces. Wonder coming in on the backside of the play. Vander and Kobbe, G2's top side. That is less than 100 for the Misfits lineup, and you can see it paying off now as the top side collapses and absolutely demolishes VTO. Because Hecarim, he's building full tank. He's got a chem tank. He's got a phase rush. That's still a crucial objective. Mickey walking in. Misfits pulling back. They do not have a man advantage here. It is a 4v5 right now. Unstoppable coming in. Mickey has now been locked up. Wonder on the side. They're providing a lot of shielding. There is no damage. There is no follow-up. But Caps has been caught out. Forced to flash out to safety. Misfits committing a lot here. Coleman comes in, but VTO gets hooked. And it's instantly reckless in the midst of the entire team. Yanko's ready to keep things going. The knockup going to come in, but it's going to be denied by the gold card. Here it can get nothing done. Into Zombie Scion. Maybe a bit of damage. He's snared up. He's locked down. But again, G2 find a winning fight.
You can see G2 find the openings perfectly. Viteo dash short 1 millisecond too far, instantly gets hooked, gets killed, and from there, G2 win the fight. They commit all their numbers. Jankos ults in, Reckless ults in, and Misfits have to back away. They lose 3 members. Looks like they're going to lose mid-tier 1 as well. Caps looking for the stun onto Vander. The root does connect, but it looks like he's too far away. Kobbe has the healed as well. And G2, they pick up the objective in the Herald. They're going to pick up mid-tier 1. I think this Herald's going to be able to help them get mid-tier 2. But Wunder's quite fast, so not many shields for G2. The Drowsy's coming in.
Sleep going in on just the Nautilus, however. They're going to find the follow-up. They're going to find the knockup. Mickey will go down, so a good pick for Misfits, but a single kill traded for the Cloud Drake.
The AP damage they really have is Razork on this Lilia, but he's not very far ahead. He won't be able to pump out as much as Reckless ults into Here.
And here it's been locked out. They need to body block his ultimate if it is going to come in. The flash away, the TP now committed. Here it's still with his ultimate. Maybe they could try to turn, but Caps, they've already picked Razork off on the side. That's the last source of magic damage. Pretty easy fight as long as they can sidestep. Gale Force away. Here it's going to be frustrated with that one, but in the meantime, Mickey's going to be the one in trouble. Mickey's going to be the one picked off, but it's Jankos on the backside with the 3-man fear. Looking to keep the fight going, but still, they're trying to cool him down. 3 stacks, 4. He has been locked up. He has been stunned down. Maybe it's enough, but Vito's getting picked off on the side. They have shut down the Hecarim. The money goes to Vander, but at the end of the day, it's still collapsing. G2 ready to take this tier 1. Misfits need to give this one up.
Yeah, G2 have so much utility in these fights. The shields, the double Everfrost, the stuns, the fears. They have so much utility.
But again, Kadril, I want to shift our attention back to the stakes, to the standings. Never mind, we're going to turn our attention to Caps just trying to one-shot VTO. The leap in, the gold card into the snare. Here, going to look for a response, but you do not have the damage to get through this Karma. He is just getting shredded into nothing, waiting for that Collector proc to come through. Reckless now on a kill. It's absolutely brutal. And again, Kadril, the thing that I want to talk about with this G2 lineup is that I want you to think back to all the other splits we've had. This G2 team just bleed a team out like this. They are not taking any risks. They are just collapsing when they have ban advantage. They're making so few mistakes, and this is unrelenting pressure for Misfits to deal with because VTO, he oversteps for a second. The full tank Hecarim takes 70% of his health with 2 abilities, and Caps isn't even going to get an assist. My God, that is a powerful pony. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Reckless now collapsing. Misfits finding a pick back, but Caps ready to set up on the side with a stun card. Vander in no position to body block. Mickey getting done what he can. That's going to be the knock up on the Kobbe. Reckless coming in the meantime. That is a ghosting Jankos. That is Reckless Reckless leaping forward. The body block comes in from Vander to save his AD carry, but he cannot stop the pony from rampaging through. The shutdown onto Caps. The double kill comes in for him in the end, and here it left a zombie to try to get some
supportive TF, but because he's so far ahead, he can just stall for so long, and he can just kite around. Look how much damage he does, has the stopwatch too. Just so well played by
Such
Caps.
a difficult game for Viteo. And Viteo, as you said, felt like he was getting better and better, and so much of that felt like it was because the team was playing more around him. This game for Misfits, though, was so much more about the bottom lane, so much of their setup about setting the bottom lane up for success. And while Viteo was given a positive lane matchup, you can see that once we got into the mid game, there's just nowhere safe for him to farm.
Yeah. When they're hitting onto this top tier 2, now I said it before, the first Baron is always good for tier 2 towers. So G2 crack open the top one, they push in the waves, and Misfits have to put numbers on certain lanes to stop them being able to push in. So Wunder pushes in top, now they'll send numbers top, and that's where G2 can take mid tower. So G2 playing so well around the Baron buff minions.
Reliable immediate hard engage. Razork has to get something down to find a sleep. The Scion literally screams that he's coming at you when he ultimates, and now Caps is coming in instantaneously. VTO is going to back off in the end, but that's going to be the ultimate coming out from Herit already. Mickey X and the rest of G2 now retreating, but that is the two-man sleep. Maybe that is enough to get the fight kicked off. Vander going to fall up with the immediate stun, but the body block comes in from Mickey to stop the follow-up. And in the meantime, Jankos is in the backside, rampaging across the entire lineup, but he is going to give his life. He is going to get cut down, and that is hope for Misfits. They will hold on. Vander holding on for now. They get it. Burn it down, they can walk away. Misfits need to retreat, but Mickey's going to find the hook onto Vander. That's going to be massive. He's going to throw up the Unbreakable, and he's going to block what he can, but Mickey's already got the ult into the backside. Scion in the midst of the entire team. The sleep going down onto Caps. He's going to get woken up, not quite, by the Caitlyn. Razork can now collapse. The stun card coming in. Razork wants to finish the job, but he buys a bit more time with the stopwatch. Meanwhile, on the backside of the fight, Reckless has taken down Herit. Now it looks like Razork is next on the menu. Caps, how does he get out of that one? How did that not hit him? The Q! Caps does go down in the end. The shutdown now coming in. Jankos on the hunt. Wunder has the shields to back him up, but G2, they're just going to continue to push down mid lane. Reckless might not have any mana, but he doesn't need it. It's 4 members strong from the G2 lineup, pushing in, collapsing on the mid lane, ready to end Misfits.
Yeah, G2 could look to end here. 30 seconds onto Razork, 20 seconds on Herit. They could look for double inhibitor as well, which would also seal the deal for Misfits. They got the objective, they got the Drake. You have to question why Herit went for the fight. They could have got out and bought them.
To be ready for fight after fight after fight. The fact that these objectives are staggered never gives them a chance for a break. Reckless just dashing in. That's going to be the Gale Force. Instantly one-shots the AD carry, and he's not even going to have to trade his life for it. The entire team is there for him to make it out. He's a modern-day Houdini. Reckless gets it done. The AD carry gone. One primary damage threat left in the form of Vatio. Maybe Razork can step up and have a monster moment, but this surely should be the end for Misfits.
The waves are coming in. It's a 5v4. Misfits don't have as much wave clear without Kobe, and they're so short range. With Viteo on the Lucian, there's no Scion ults from Herit for the engage. Vander has the ultimates to find it.
Baron for G2, and this should be it. It'll be one last desperate hold for Misfits, but if G2 find anything, if G2
either they stay here and Caps ends the game, or they try to stop Caps' push on top side and then give up their inhib. So it's a lose-lose situation. Just look for a fight.
Body block, the engage now coming in. Mickey, the knock up, the follow-up. Mickey now set to fall. The Karma Shield's not nearly enough. It's Caps off to the side, but for now, Misfits have gotten a single pick at the cost of very little. VTO caught out and taking some decent damage. Pressure on the top lane, though. Misfits have to back off. Misfits have to pull away, and that means the bottom lane tower is in trouble. That could be the third inhibitor, but Vander's holding on desperately. The Unbreakable, is it up? Is it available? Will it even get enough? Sleep onto Jankos, but unstoppable as he manages to make his escape. Wunder potentially going to get caught out here. The shielding coming in, the empowered tether coming in. VTO off to the side. Misfits holding on, but they're just getting chipped down. Misfits, barely. They have no reason surviving here, but here goes VTO. Wants to turn it. The stun comes out and denies him and distracts. It's 28 seconds till the soul. Maybe, just maybe, Misfits can get this dragon back. They can stop this win condition from coming in for G2. But that's Reckless. He's in the midst of the entire team. He one-shots VTO. Vander, though, going to try to buy time. That's 2. That's 3. He's looking for 4. Double kill. The auto. It commits. Reckless goes down. Now they need to shift their attention. It's 12 seconds. Misfits do not get to stop. They do not get a chance to breathe because it's Ocean Soul on the line, and G2 are ready to take it from them.
5 seconds. Tick-tock for Misfits. It's a 3v3. Top waves are crashing. Wunder has TP. Caps has ult. They could get backdoored here. If they look for this Ocean Soul, they're in such a lose-lose position. Watch Caps, he's popping the ult.
Walking down mid lane, walking into top lane, it's the TP coming back. Can they cancel it? Meanwhile, in the pit, it's been denied. The hook coming in from Mickey, and not today. No glorious finish for you, Misfits. It is a classic EU backdoor. The creep's alive and well, the Baron buff empowering them, and Caps, he's gonna finish the job. It was dominance from start to finish for G2. What hope Misfits had left is cut down in the final moments.
Ooh, that game, even though G2 were so far ahead, it felt like Misfits were finding ways